guys, what is going on? So we have some breaking transfer news. Michael Olise to Bayern Munich. Here we go, confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. What a signing this is for Bayern Munich. It's a statement signing. Obviously Bayern Munich had a horrible season, last year, not winning the Bundesliga, which was a shock to many people, but Bayern Leverkusen last season were absolutely exceptional, unbelievable. And this is a statement signing for Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Manchester United were interested in Michael Olise, but, Bayern Munich were the quickest club to act, in my opinion. I think a big reason for this move is Champions League football. Bayern Munich have Champions League football, Manchester United don't, and Chelsea don't. And I think that is a big factor on why Michael Olise has decided to join Bayern Munich. I have no doubt, he will excite and thrill the Bundesliga because Michael Olise is a brilliant player. He's a flair player, and he's a winger that gets a lot of assists. He's a winger that doesn't always shoot. He always finds the right pass, Michael Olise, and this is a really good sign for Bayern Munich. And I look at their options now in attack. They've got Olise, Sane, Kane, Musiala, Coman, Gnabry. It is filled with unbelievable attacking options, and I will be stunned if Bayern Munich don't win the Bundesliga next year. I don't think Leverkusen will drop off, but I just think Bayern Munich, are going to want to put things right in Germany and, win the Bundesliga again like they do most seasons. But yeah, what a signing this is for Bayern Munich. Honestly, for me, Bayern Munich kind of just like came out of the blue in this deal. We heard a lot, especially in the UK, that it was Chelsea and Manchester United, and I think Chelsea were actually quite close to signing Olise. I think United kind of pulled back a little bit on this deal, which I don't know why. As a United fan, I would have loved Michael Olise, but obviously we're not getting him. And I thought Chelsea were going to get him, but Bayern Munich, talked to Olise, his representatives, and Michael Olise has decided to join Bayern Munich. 45 million is the fee going around. Absolute bargain, in my opinion. I don't know if that's a release clause, but 45 million for a wonderfully talented young player is an absolute steal for Bayern Munich. And I think Bayern Munich have got themselves a player for the next 5-10 years. I really do believe that. I think the only issue I would have with it is Olise's injury record. He is known to get some injuries during seasons. He's not, I wouldn't say he's injury prone, but he has had some injuries, and that would be like the only concern for me. But apart from that, it's an absolutely unbelievable sign for Bayern Munich. And we go back to the point of Champions League football. This is what it is. When a team comes in for you and they have Champions League football, they're more likely going to join that team, and that's been the case in this transfer, in my opinion. I think if Chelsea or Manchester United had Champions League football, at least they would have joined one of them two teams. But they don't, and that's how big it is, because these players want to express themselves in the best club competition in the world, which is the Champions League, and Olise is going to do that. I have no doubt. It's going to be interesting to see though where Olise plays, because he is predominantly a right winger, but he may play different roles at Bayern. I don't know, because I think Sane is the right winger for Bayern Munich. I do think Leroy Sane is better than Michael Olise, so I'm not really sure what amount of game time Olise is going to get next season, but he is younger than Sane, so it's going to be interesting to see how Olise gets on next season at Bayern Munich, but I'm really intrigued by it. It's a brilliant signing for Bayern. What other wingers though are Chelsea and Manchester United going to go for? I think if I'm Chelsea or Manchester United, I'm going for Nico Williams from Atletico Bilbao. Currently having a brilliant Euros, in my opinion. The 21-year-old, I think he has got a release clause as well. So if I'm Chelsea or Manchester United, I'm going in for Nico Williams at Atletico Bilbao, because I think he is a wonderful player. Nico Williams, he's pacey, he's got a bit of skill. So that's the player I would look at, preferably for Manchester United, because I'm a United fan. But I don't know what United are going to do, or Chelsea. But what a signing for Bayern Munich. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, quick one actually. How are Crystal Palace going to do next season without Olise? Let's just talk about this for a little bit and then we'll end. I don't know how Palace are going to do. They've already lost. They've lost Olise now. I think they're going to lose Eze. I do think they're going to lose Eze. I think Palace might struggle next season, but I think they'll be all right. I think they've got a really, really good manager, Crystal Palace, and Glasner, who did a wonderful job for Palace, during the end of last season, and he's a great manager, plays great football. So I think Palace will be fine next season, but obviously it's a big, big blow, and unfortunately, this is what happens. The smaller clubs can't compete. And, if you're a smaller club and you have a very talented player, they tend to leave. And it's happened again. But yeah, guys, that is where we're going to end it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Michael Olise to Bayern Munich. Here we go. Confirmed.